A Delta Airlines jet flipped over while landing at Toronto's Pearson Airport on Monday. Miraculously, all 80 people on board survived, with only minor injuries reported. The flight from Minneapolis carried 76 passengers and 4 crew members. As it attempted to land at 2:15 p.m., strong winds reaching up to 40 miles per hour, or 65 kilometers per hour, created challenging conditions. However, the reason behind the dramatic accident remains unclear, as communications between the pilot and control tower seemed normal before landing. Authorities in Canada held brief press conferences but shared little information. Social media videos revealed the overturned Mitsubishi CRJ-900LR with its fuselage intact, while firefighters worked to extinguish remaining flames as passengers evacuated safely. We are extremely grateful that there were no fatalities and only minor injuries. Toronto Pearson Fire Chief Todd Aitken reported that 18 passengers were taken to the hospital. A pediatric patient was transported to Sick Kids Hospital while 2 adults were treated at other medical facilities. Aitken emphasized that emergency personnel arrived within minutes and executed their response plan effectively. He also noted that the runway was dry and there were no crosswinds at the time of the incident. This accident marks the 4th major aviation crash in North America in just 3 weeks. On January 29th, a commercial jet and an Army helicopter collided near Washington, D.C., killing 67 people. Days later, on January 31st, a medical transport plane crashed in Philadelphia, causing multiple fatalities. Then, on February 6th, another crash in Alaska claimed 10 lives. Toronto Pearson's last major accident occurred in 2005, when an Air France Airbus A340 skidded off the runway amid stormy weather and caught fire. Fortunately, all 309 passengers and crew survived. On the day of the Delta crash, Toronto experienced strong winds and snow, though reports indicate that the runway remained in good condition. Meteorological data recorded temperatures at 16.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 8.6 degrees Celsius, with gusts reaching 40 miles per hour, or 65 kilometers per hour. Air traffic control had cleared the Delta flight to land at 2:10 p.m., cautioning the pilots about possible turbulence. Aviation safety expert John Cox noted that such conditions are manageable for both pilots and aircraft, making the cause of the accident more puzzling. The plane came to a stop at the intersection of runways 23 and 15 left. Radio transmissions after the crash captured a conversation between the control tower and a returning medical helicopter. Just so you're aware, there are people outside walking around the aircraft. Yeah, we see it. The aircraft is upside down and on fire. Cox, a former U.S. air pilot with experience in crash investigations, emphasized that the CRJ-900 is a well-established aircraft known for handling difficult weather conditions. He pointed out that it is rare for a plane to end up upside down and raised concerns about the missing right wing, which could have contributed to the rollover. If a wing is missing, the aircraft will naturally roll over. Investigators are now analyzing flight data and cockpit recordings to determine what happened. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration confirmed that Canada's Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, is also sending a team to assist. Delta CEO Ed Bastian expressed his support for those affected, stating, "The entire Delta family is thinking of everyone involved in today's incident at Toronto Pearson." Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has been in contact with Delta regarding the crash. The airline involved, Endeavour Air, is a Delta Airlines subsidiary based in Minneapolis. It operates 130 CRJ-900 aircraft, providing regional flights across the U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean.